President Joe Biden of the United States has written to the Congress informing them of the medical leave and seeking permission for his routine treatments. In Biden's letter addressed to the Congress through Patrick Leahy and obtained by Sahara reporters, the president, his vice president shall discharge those powers and duties as acting president until I transmit to you a written declaration that I am able to resume the discharge of those powers and duties. He said, Dear Senator Leahy, today I will undergo a routine medical procedure requiring sedation. In view of present circumstances, I have determined to transfer temporarily the powers and duties of the office of President of the United States to the Vice President during the brief period of the procedure and recovery. In accordance with the provisions of Section 3 of the 25th Amendment to the United States Constitution, this letter shall constitute my written declaration that I am presently unable to discharge the powers and duties of the office of the President of the United States. Pursuant to the Section 3, the Vice President shall discharge those powers and duties as acting president until I transmit to you a written declaration that I am able to resume the discharge of those powers and duties. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris became the first woman in the history of the United States to wield presidential power as Biden undergoes medical treatment. In a statement on Friday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Biden is under anesthesia for a routine colonoscopy. The president had arrived at the Walter Reed Medical Center in the early hours of the day to undergo his first routine annual physical since taking office. By law, it is routine for a vice president to assume presidential powers while the president undergoes a medical procedure that requires anesthesia. Recall that former Vice President Dick Cheney also served as acting president on multiple occasions when George W. Bush, SY president, also underwent routine colonoscopies. According to Section 3 of the 25th Amendment to the United States Constitution, the President can send a letter to the Speaker of the House of Representatives and the President of the Senate to notify the two chambers of inability to discharge its statutory obligations for a given period of time. The Constitution states that the President must declare that he is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, and until he transmits to them a written declaration to the contrary, such powers and duties shall be discharged by the Vice President as acting president. The development further stretches the impressive records of Harris since she came to power. She is currently the female vice president in United States history and the first black to hold office. Harris is also the first South Asian to become U.S. vice president. In the statement, Psaki said Harris will work for her office in the West Wing while Biden, who turned 79 on Saturday, is under anesthesia. Biden is currently the oldest first-term president in U.S. history. Oldest first term. Okay. And you begin to ask yourself now, why is this one not creating wahala for Nigeria now? Of course, now your guess is as good as mine. The question is that some people are saying, hey, you see now, if it is Buhari now, they will say, why will he go for routine checkup? But at least from here, we didn't hear that he's leaving the United States. It's still going to be within the state what they have built. They trust themselves. They have spent money. Do you know the money that Buhari is spending? UK, Paris, this and that, US and all of that, and all the expenses that go with it. If they have settled down to do the needful, what are we talking about? What are they hiding? Even if you want to have a private doctor in Nigeria, you don't want anybody to know. If I thought that is what you're hiding, it is possible. It is doable. To me, it's just a waste of resources. Oh, some people will tell you that, but initially there was a time he was handing over to what is it called, to the vice president and whatever, people will now ask you then, what stopped, why did they stop, or why did he stop? Continue to do that. But that one is neither here nor there, because they will tell you constitution says it is only when it's going to stay more than 20 something days or whatever, on a bullshit. But the issue of not leaving your country because you believe in your country, they will not be, they will be telling agitators that you are not patriotic, they don't believe in Nigeria. You believe in Nigeria, you know they stay there, go, they take care of this thing. 6 years down the line, you never feel build hospital, you they go another person country. What does that tell you? Why, how are you different from the agitators who do not believe in Nigeria? Because if you believe in Nigeria, you will not be going fair. And that is the argument all over internet. Internet is busting concerning this. When Nigeria just heard it, oh, everybody just is talking, hey, we talking, you know, see, this and this and this and that. Well, let Buhari learn from the US presidents. Akpa Amu Nnamdi Kanu, people called IPOB members and I-service activists called Buhari. What do you have to say? I thought Buhari is the only president that goes on medical leave. Should go on medical leave. He lives in country. And Biden is coming to Nigeria for his medical leave, Abby. Since he's going on medical leave. So he's coming to Nigeria to come and take his leave. Or just as Buhari goes to London. Okay. You can imagine Biden is receiving treatment in his own country. Plus, why you dey disguise? And before he leave, he handed over power. Now see the same inside country. They will not be say they come up for the country. He dey inside the country. He handed over power to his vice. When last did your so-called president did such? You talk like someone that has no brain, and it is really showing up that you don't even have one at that. It is either you failed Nigeria English or English failed English language in your junior WAEC, or you did not go to school at all. But there are all these people are coming from this particular person who is saying, say they say Buhari no they do this and that. He can't come up for this thing. Are they going to spend extra money because he's going for medical leave? I hope he's coming to Nigeria for medical checkup as Buhari used to go overseas. Well, but in Nigeria, citizens will start insulting their president for being ill and going on medical leave. May God help us. Okay, Mr. President is never been insulted for being ill. Rather, Nigeria are angry because he doesn't use the medical facilities which he said are in good shape here. But he handed to the vice, or didn't you read that one? No, you're not going to read that one. Huh? Let me see that one. Not citizens, it is 5% whalers. No, why some of you Hausa, some, I said some, no get sense. Even if Buhari put knife for una neck, you will still support him. It is your choice. Anyway, you have mental, okay, all this one say they are just yabbing themselves, but at least the truth is already there. The most important thing is not leaving his country, and he's still in this country, he's handing over. Buhari go fit do that kind of thing. They just hold power. What did they do? Nothing. Or at the end of the day, beautiful nonsense.